You know, if the Beatles actually wrote some good songs, if the Stones had a decent singer, or if Nelson Mandela joined the Jonas Brothers, they'd still only be half as good as Electric Six. It's true. The band's been described as rock music infused with elements of garage, disco, punk, new wave, and metal. But to me, they're just super amazing times 12. They released their 5th album in October. It's called Flashy. Dick Valentine is the band's lead singer. He's been with us all night. So let's talk to him about how truly awesome he really is, because he is. You're truly awesome.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's nice that you say that. I like that the band has been described as rock music. That's basically it.
Exactly.
I also want to thank you. Nobody's ever had me or anyone else in the band on television before. This is the first time that any of us have been on television.
Really?
That all 6 of us are on television.
Yeah, it's amazing, and they are invisible.
You know what is? It's a crime that this is the first time for you, and Greg's already done 400 episodes. What is wrong with that?
What is wrong with that?
Awful.
I have no talent. Okay, well, I got to talk to you, because the reason why I like Electric Six and my friends like it is the manly singing voice. It's more manly than John Kay from Steppenwolf. That's what it reminds me of. When did you discover that you have manly pipes?
I just now, actually. I never really thought about it. I think that the ethos of our band is to make things more exciting than they actually are.
Right.
And we're really pulling one over on people.
But it's so much energy, and you compare that today to the ambivalence, I guess, of emo bands or
I'm ambivalent.
No, your music.
I waffle from side to side.
Yeah, but your music is not ambivalent.
Well,
Yes. This is the most hard-hitting music interview ever. I think I nailed him. I nailed it. But what bothers me is these days, I'm sounding like an old man, most bands, the lead singers, sound like they're in therapy. And the boys are very whiny. Do you agree?
I do agree. And I've always been very conscious of that. I wanted our band to be entertaining. I mean, you know, I've always said that, you know, I've had parents get divorced, people commit suicide and so forth, but nobody wants to hear about that.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear about that.
I kind of do.
Well, we can go that route.
Yes. But only if you're applying lotion to my shoulders while you do it. It's just something I like after the show. No, but you know what? There's take your song "Gay Bar," which is, I guess, your biggest hit. My nephew, who's like 14, my niece, who's 12, my mother, who's 84, loves that song, and I love it too. Where did you come up? What is the song about? Who is it about?
It's actually not. Well, like I would say, like 90% of our songs, it's about absolutely nothing.
Right.
Okay. But the story of it is actually not that exciting. There's a band called Devo that had a song called "Girl You Want," and,
right.
And I was in a bar, and like you could hear it in the background, and I thought he was saying, "It's just a girl in a gay bar," and they were like, "No, it's girl you want." And so like that's another way I write a lot of my songs, is like stuff I thought I heard was like, "Oh, that wasn't it. I'll take it and make it my own."
But it doesn't sound at all like "Gay Bar."
Just a girl in a gay bar.
Touche.
It's true. It's true.
So it's not that exciting, but that's literally how that song came to.
Wow. Now, one of the things that makes your band great is the lyrics, and I want to read some of them to you and have you decipher them for me. Hey, mister, put a little mustard on that mustard.
That's just telling the person, the male person, with respect, is that you should put some mustard on your mustard.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
So does you want more mustard?
I'd like a little more mustard.
Yeah. I love that.
I'd also, get hungry making America happy.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if, is there any catering? Or?
We actually have, in the green room, right before the show, we got some vegetables.
Vegetables? Yeah.
And some gruel.
Yeah.
That was recently made.
Oh, I'll have some more gruel.
Now, I like this one. Ever since I met you, you were someone I knew.
That's true.
Yeah.
Try to argue with that.
I can't. Once you meet someone, you can't not know them. Or you can't not know them.
You just try and make the lyrics as obvious as possible and irrefutable. Make the logic irrefutable.
I like this one. I want to touch you. I want to feel you. I want to be inside of you. I want to do everything to you, but I can't because I'm on acid.
That was an old... I'm glad you're digging
Been there.
Yeah, that's a really old song. That's actually the first song I ever wrote.
That is awesome.
Isn't that great? That is the greatest lyric ever. I gave you my heart. I gave you my soul. Now I'm just another number at the Center for Disease Control.
Yep.
So this is almost like an after-school special.
I hope so. I mean, I watched a lot of those. I always one of the things I always like the PCP episodes, like
Yes.
the Angel Dust.
Yes.
Somehow they always have roof access. You know?
Exactly.
I don't have roof access, but somehow if you're
always
dusting,
end up there.
you can get up on the roof.
Exactly.
I can fly.
But here's the great thing. The great thing was propagating that myth that you could fly. I mean, it was, why tell them they couldn't?
But why do they get roof access and I don't?
And why doesn't Jesus tell them to do something normal, like keep sitting there? Change the channel, maybe.
No.
Why can't Jesus tell you that?
No. Now, do you write all the songs?
I write all the lyrics, and we have, in terms of music, we have 6, really accomplished musicians. So, I mean, I think we try and farm it out and make it as much of a group project as possible.
Now, you have a lot of lineup changes. Is that because musicians don't matter and you're a big fat jerk?
Absolutely. No, I think that the changes we made have been for the better, for the long haul. I think the original lineup wasn't really built for the long haul.
Yeah.
And you have to make harsh decisions.
Well, every CD gets better, and that's not to say the first one sucked. The first one was great, but the Flashy is fantastic. And if you've never heard of the band, or you've never bought...
Nobody's heard of the band.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you never know at 3 a.m. They could be 97 years old and on crystal meth, because that happens. There's an overlap. Get this one, because this one is the best one so far, Flashy. You can pick it up at any one of those record stores. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the